Most AI agent updates sound like science fiction. They promise to do your work, run your apps, handle your files, write your emails, build your reports, and somehow give you hours of your life back. But the real question is much simpler. Can this thing actually help normal people with boring computer work? Because that is the pain point. Not everyone needs an AI that can code an app from scratch. Some people just need help with the stuff that eats their day. Opening folders, finding files, copying information from one place to another, summarizing notes, cleaning up spreadsheets, drafting routine emails, preparing a basic report, moving between apps over and over again until one small task turns into 45 minutes of digital chores. That is why Perplexity's personal computer update is interesting. Perplexity has usually been known as an answer engine. You ask a question, it searches, it gives you sources, and it helps you understand something. But Perplexity Computer and Personal Computer move the idea in a different direction. Instead of only answering questions, the goal is to help with tasks. Perplexity describes computer as a general-purpose digital worker that can browse, research, create, connect tools, and automate workflows. And with Personal Computer on Mac, the idea gets closer to your actual desktop. Local files, apps, browser context, and computer tasks become part of the workflow. That sounds big, but AIRealm is not here to just repeat the hype. The real question is, can Perplexity actually handle your boring computer work? And the honest answer is, it can probably help with some of it, but only if you use it the right way. This is not a magic employee. This is not a full desktop replacement. This is not something you should blindly hand your business to and walk away. This is more like an assistant layer that sits on top of your work. It can help with research, file organization, summaries, drafts, reports, and certain Microsoft 365 or connected tool workflows. But it still needs a clear task. It still needs boundaries. It still needs approval checkpoints. And it still needs you to verify the result. That is where most people misunderstand AI agents. They hear agent and think, great, now AI can just do everything for me. But a powerful agent without direction is just a sports car with nobody steering. The engine might be insane. The acceleration might be wild. The technology might be expensive and impressive. But if the driver does not know where they are going, when to turn, or when to hit the brakes, that car is not getting them anywhere useful. AI works the same way. Perplexity. Personal Computer might be a stronger engine for admin work, but your instructions are the steering wheel. Your boundaries are the brakes. Your review process is the seatbelt, and your workflow is the road. That is the difference between using an AI agent and wasting money on an AI agent. So, what should normal users actually do with this? Start small. Do not begin with, run my business. Start with something like, look at this folder and organize the files by project. Or, summarize these 3 documents into a weekly update. Or, turn these meeting notes into a draft email. Or, look at this spreadsheet and give me the 5 things I should double check. Those are useful tasks because they are specific. They have a clear input. They have a clear output. And they are easy to review. That is where agents make the most sense right now. They are not replacing your judgment. They are reducing the low-value friction around your judgment. For a small business owner, that can matter, because business owners do not only need big strategy, they also need the tiny boring stuff to stop piling up. Customer notes, vendor comparisons, operations checklists, weekly reports, draft replies, simple summaries, folder cleanup, spreadsheet organization. None of that feels exciting. But if it takes hours every week, it matters. And that is why this update has a real AIRealm angle. It is not just Perplexity launched another AI tool. It is AI is getting closer to the actual places where work happens. Your files, your browser, your apps, your documents, your inbox, your spreadsheets. That is useful, but it also creates new risks. If an AI can touch more of your work, you have to be more careful about what you let it touch. Do not give it access to sensitive folders unless you understand what you're doing. Do not let it send important emails without review. Do not trust numbers in a spreadsheet just because they came from an AI workflow. Do not hand it legal, tax, financial, customer, or private business decisions, and treat the output like final authority. AI can help organize work. It can help draft. It can help summarize. It can help reduce admin friction. But it does not replace a business advisor, accountant, lawyer, tax professional, or human decision maker. That part matters, because the more powerful the tool gets, the more important the driver becomes. Real quick, if you like clear AI breakdowns that focus on what normal people should actually use, hit the like button and subscribe to AIRealm. And if you are a business owner trying to use AI for clearer systems, I have the Business Owner Master Prompt V1 linked in the description. It is built to help you think through your offer, customer, marketing, sales, operations, bottlenecks, and next steps, instead of starting from a blank chat and hoping the AI guesses what matters. That is especially important with agent tools, because the agent can do more work, but it still needs better instructions. The tool is the sports car. The prompt system is how you drive it. So if you want to test Perplexity Personal Computer or any AI agent like this, here's the simple framework. First, pick a boring task, not a massive task, a boring one. Second, define exactly where the information is. Which folder, which document, which spreadsheet, which email thread. Third, define the output. Do you want a summary, a table, a draft email, a checklist, a cleaned up folder? Fourth, set boundaries. Tell it what not to change. Tell it what needs approval. Tell it what should only be summarized, not edited. Fifth, verify the result. Open the file, check the numbers, read the email, compare the summary against the source. That is how you use this without getting burned. And that is the bigger lesson with AI agents. The future is not just better chatbots. The future is tools that can take action. But action without direction is dangerous. Action without review is risky. Action without a system becomes messy fast. So, can Perplexity handle your boring computer work? For the right person, yes, it can probably help. Especially if you are on Mac, you use Microsoft 365 or connected work tools, and you have repetitive admin tasks that are annoying but reviewable. But it is not no more work. It is more like less copy-paste, less app switching, less starting from scratch, less time spent turning messy inputs into usable outputs. That is valuable. Just do not confuse useful with automatic. The best use case is not handing the wheel to the AI and closing your eyes. The best use case is giving it a clear destination, clear rules, and a checkpoint before anything important happens. That is where Perplexity Personal Computer starts to make sense. Not as a replacement for your computer, not as a replacement for your business systems, not as a replacement for your judgment, but as a practical AI coworker for boring admin work if you know how to drive it. That is the story in AIRealm. Drop your thoughts below. Would you trust an AI agent with your files, spreadsheets, and emails, or does that still feel too risky? And check the description for the full GameplanByDylon ecosystem and the related prompt product.